Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in to Live with Kylie, episode 35. Just in time for Mayor Byron Brown to make an announcement that Buffalo and New York City would soon be making a tourism agreement, it was quite ironic because my friend Kylie and I headed to New York City for the weekend. We're both Buffalo natives and we had so much fun exploring New York City. We stayed at the Residence Inn on Broadway near Central Park. Kylie and I had fun feeling like our hotel room was up in the sky. We were on the 45th floor and I was really excited that our hotel was the tallest in New York City. It was the official hotel of the NFL. Even though it's the off season, I didn't get to see any players, but I kept my eye out for them and I hoped for a wedding ring. Kylie had lots of adventures planned for us. The first night that we got there, I got to see one of my best friends, Annie. She moved to Brooklyn last May, so it was so fun for her to meet up with us. We all went out to a restaurant called Tao for sushi. It was delicious. It was such a cool restaurant. There was a long wait, but it was worth it. The next day, Kylie and I got to explore. We went out for coffee at a place called Mud, and it was delicious. Kylie even brought home a bag. We also got to meet up with my cousin Lauren and her boyfriend Rob. I don't get to see Lauren a lot because she lives in D.C., so it was so funny that we both were in New York City at the same time, and it was fun shopping around with them.
Today in Soho, I got the squad, Rob, Lauren, hi, Kai. I found my cousin in New York. She wasn't missing, but I found her. And we're having fun shopping, and we're going to explore. Right, Kai?
Yep.
You look really cute in that.
You would look cute in there. So cute.
Your colleague.
Look at the heart. Oh yeah, work it, work it. Oh. Did you have fun shopping with me?
Love shopping with you.
Who's your favorite cousin? I was just wondering.
I think I'm not gonna say that. So no one gets hurt.
It sounded out Colleen.
It rhymes with Marlene.
Yes! Have fun in New York. Tell me to have fun in New York.
Have fun in New York.
Later that night, Kylie and I got all dressed up and headed to the 4040 Club, which is owned by Jay-Z. It was such a cool club. There were different levels where people could sit. There were tons of people at the bar. Kylie and I got a delicious dinner. We had chicken fingers, spicy french fries, we had nachos, and the music was just bumping. All they played was Jay-Z and Beyonce, and it was so fun, and I felt so New York City being there. It was a blast, and we danced the night away. Sunday was our day to come home, and Kylie and I didn't want to waste a single minute in New York City. So before we left, we headed to the Plaza Hotel. I've never been there, but I always saw it in all the movies, including Eloise at the Plaza. So I went down to the Eloise store, and I got my niece Charlie a book about Eloise and sent Megan a postcard of Eloise. Also, Kylie and I checked out all the shops there, and we got a delicious lunch and fun desserts to have on the ride home. Whenever I'm in New York City, it's always so exciting. It's such an inspiring place for me for the career that I want to go into. Since I'm so interested in having my own talk show, I loved seeing the building of even where the Letterman show was filmed. Last time that I was in New York City, I got to go into the NBC building with my sister Megan, and I stood outside where the Today Show Plaza is and saw where that show is filmed. It would be my dream to be able to be there and work there, but even just being in the city where all of those shows are filmed is so exciting. Kylie and I walked out of Grand Central Station the day that we got to New York City, and right away I was like, where's Kelly Ripa? I want to be Kelly Ripa. But I'm so thankful that Kylie and I had the opportunity to go explore New York City this weekend, and I'm quite excited for the Buffalo and New York City tourism agreement. That's awesome. Buffalo is the city where I grew up, and I can honestly say that we are making so much progress. I go to school downtown, and every single day I get to see how the city is changing. And as a young person who's constantly looking for stuff to do or places to go with my friends, honestly, Buffalo has a lot going on now, and I'd be happy to be one of the ambassadors of this tourism agreement because I love telling people how well Buffalo is doing. This also was another big week because National Spread the Word to End the Word Day. My sister Megan works at the Special Olympics headquarters, and she introduced me to the organization called Spread the Word to End the Word. They're working to bring awareness toward the R word and to get people to stop using it in casual conversations. Even if I'm around people and they use it as an adjective or if they let it slip, I'll just politely correct them and say, could you please not say that? Because honestly, it does offend me. There is a list of different words that people can use as an alternative to the R word, and I would strongly suggest that people look that over so that you become more comfortable using those words in your everyday conversation instead of that hurtful word. Next, for Kylie's Got Mail this week, my number one viewer, KK, sent in a picture of us from when we filmed an episode a couple weeks ago. KK, thanks for sending in the picture. Last Wednesday, I hosted the For the Love of Fashion Industry Mixer at Savoy Buffalo. My friends came out and even my mom came out, and it was so much fun. It was a cozy little venue. A lot of the who's who in the Buffalo fashion industry were there. It was nice to meet such nice and motivated people who live here in the Queen City, and I loved making the connections that I did, but even more so, I loved hosting the event. I loved the energy of the event, and I loved that people were happy to be there and to connect with each other. emceeing events is one of my favorite things to do, and if you would like me to MC your upcoming event, please email Primary Fashion Music Management at colleenyoungmanagement@gmail.com. Thank you for watching Live with Kylie episode 35. Please stay tuned for episode 36 coming out next week. I'm going to Binghamton University to visit my friend Valois. Stay tuned. Have a great week, and please remember to spread the word to end the word.